The Rotary Club of Weston and Wayland is very excited to share with you our year in review, some of the programs we do, and the way that we approach them with a hope to grow in lots of different ways every single year. Throughout the course of the year, we take on some big local initiatives, ranging from conservation and our children's business fair to our anti classic car show, which we're bringing back for the 26th edition, and our Christmas tree sale, which started during the pandemic. We have a full year. We kind of take January off, but then really get going in February all the way through the end of December with a variety of programs in a variety of different areas over the course of the year. Right now, we're getting started with our conservation team, where we've adopted an historic field here in Weston that we're reclaiming to make into a pollinator paradise. Our youth programs run throughout the school year. Right now, we're gearing up for our Seedlings project, which is for kids in grade one in all the schools in Weston and Wayland, and it culminates at the end of senior year in high school with scholarships. Our conservation team started the Saplings project about 5 years ago when the worldwide theme endorsed by the Rotary president was focused on the environment. We give out a sapling of a green giant arborvitae to every single first grader in Weston and Wayland. This is a picture of our team that's just packaged up the seedlings in the last few days. And on the right hand side are the youngest seedlings going to the left to a green giant that's 5 years old. The Children's Business Fair on May 20th, the Rotary Day of Service, will be our third. We invite kid entrepreneurs ages 6 to 14 to come and present their businesses, and they are very well prepared. 50 businesses will present to somewhere between 500 and 1,000 attendees this year. Might be more because it's a big event in Weston called Celebrate Weston, and it's all about the kids. So if you can join us, please do. We're very excited this year as well that we're collaborating with the Watertown Rotary for our children's business fair. They're going to be our judges for each of the four age categories. And then we're going to help them launch their own children's business fair on September 23rd, 2023. We're going to share all of our resources, all of our tips for success, all of our experiences and lessons learned so that the Watertown Rotary can get going fast. And we'd love to do that with any other Rotary Club in the district or beyond. Our youth programs, actually, they start before first grade. This is a picture of our kids' fishing derby, which is actually coming up tomorrow, April 23rd, where we will stock the pond at the Weston High School with about 200 trout. And then kids from all over the area will come and fish for them. We'll probably have 100, 150 kids who fish, some of whom are experienced, and some of whom will be putting bait in the water for the first time ever. It's a free event. It's been going on for 35 years in collaboration between the town, the Rotary Club, the fire department, and all the aspiring pescatorians out there. Our Rotary Youth Leadership Award program is a little bit different. Like everyone, it'll culminate in June when we will be sending 10 students to the RILA conference for the fifth or sixth year in a row. In order to find that many kids who are qualified and interested in attending, we created our own awards program, which starts at the very beginning of the school year and seeks nominations from any member of the community of any student who lives or studies in Wayland or Weston. Been very successful. Again, this is a model we'd be happy to share with anybody who's interested. We have fun raising money throughout the course of the year. Two of our big fundraising events this year will be the Antique and Classic Car Show on September 23rd, which we're bringing back after a COVID induced hiatus. It'll be the 26th edition on September 23rd, 2023. And that means that there are people who've been coming for 25 years or some fraction of that. And there's a tremendous community feel both amongst the car owners and the people who have come to love attending this right on the green in the center of Weston. After that, starting on Thanksgiving weekend, we'll start selling Christmas trees. This started in the fall of 2020, at the height of the pandemic, when a local church decided they would not do the Christmas tree sale again this year, and we took it on. In 2022, we changed our site of the sale and brought it to Landsake Farm in the middle of Weston, and that was a fantastic partnership. Both of these events generate funds that we use for scholarships so that we can deliver $15,000 of scholarships to students in Weston and Wayland, as we have again for the last 30 plus years. We raise a lot of money through sponsorship as well. For a long time now, the Village Bank has been our partner sponsor, and in the last 2 years, they've been joined by the Atlantic Advisory Group. And what that means is that they're sponsors of everything we do. We incorporate and acknowledge and thank them for all of our programs, all of our initiatives, all of our events. They are invaluable partners who let us innovate and accelerate wonderfully. We also take on sponsors for sets of programs like our youth programs and our conservation programs. And then, of course, we also would accept sponsorship of any individual event like the Children's Business Fair, the Antique and Classic Car Show, or the tree sale. These are just fun pictures of the Antique and Classic Car Show. On the subject of sponsorship and fundraising, it's always a beautiful day at the end of September, and the cars are just amazing. It's a renowned car show that attracts some very um, exclusive types of cars that you don't necessarily see at other car shows. Christmas tree sale will run from the day after Thanksgiving until we sell the trees out, which was about December 12th this past year. We sold 300 trees. We had 200 volunteer hours on site. That's not including the planning, and we raised about 20 or $25,000 for scholarships. We did that in collaboration with Landsake Farm. They have a spectacular site, and of course, we had lots of food and hot chocolate, smiles, and s'mores. And then we got some people to send us pictures of their trees after they'd been decorated when they'd taken them home. Food security has always been a topic or a focus for us. For 35 years, we have served dinner at Bristol Lodge in Waltham on the third Thursday of the month. At the start of the pandemic, when food security became an even bigger issue for more people, we started collaborating with St. Vincent de Paul on the food pantry that's located up in Lincoln. And we also reached out to community servings and put together multi club groups of Rotarians and friends to volunteer community servings and prepare foods for people who have specific medical dietary needs. That was a ton of fun. Of course, everyone in the district has uh, contributed to or been aware of all the Ukraine relief efforts, and that has been a central driving cause for us over the course of the last more than a year now. We worked very early on with the Rotary Disaster Relief Fund grant project and helped multiple clubs in the district and beyond apply for the same grant, which we helped innovate in collaboration with Roy Balfour and the Shrewsbury Club, who were instrumental in getting the first Rotary clubs established in Ukraine. Membership growth. One of our longtime members said the core of Rotary is membership, and we've grown tremendously since 2020, from 26 members to 52 now. And there have been a couple of reasons that we've experienced fast growth consistently. One is that we invite people relentlessly to participate in anything that we're doing, anytime that interests them in any way. We welcome them warmly, hope they'll come back, and invite them relentlessly, and then we do it again. We've also had great success in attracting members through our very active participation in business networking. We really believe in the founding of Rotary when Paul Harris and other founding members rotated from office to office to office for their meetings. Another way that we've grown is through curiosity. We bring in guest speakers like many clubs do, of very different perspectives and organizations. On the lower left, we had a great and memorable presentation from Mickey Cockrell of Katie's Closet. We also participate in the business networking, and we've created and shared a real estate roundtable series that has had some thought leaders in real estate and attracted the attention of Secretary of the Commonwealth Bill Galvin, who joined us in November of 2022. What would Rotary be without parties? In the upper left-hand corner is a picture from our 2023 St. Patrick's Day celebration. To the right of that is a picture of our 2022 St. Patrick's Day Who Done It themed mystery dinner. We have a scholarship celebration dinner in June. We do cookouts in the summer. We've had a barbecue bonanza. We have a holiday party in the gorgeous Weston Golf Club ballroom in November or December. And then we have a Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day. I really like those, so I repeated them. Our goals looking forward are to innovate or continue to innovate. And we want to be helpful to clubs and Rotarians, people and organizations. So if you need help and we can give it to you, we'd like to. So please ask. We want to get involved in more international projects, and we want to work to increase awareness of the good work that Rotary does locally, regionally, nationally, and internationally. And through all of that, we want to attract new members who are motivated to participate and live up to the Rotary ideal of service above self. If you're interested in tracking us or learning more or connecting with us, we're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we have our own website, of course, westonwaylandrotary.org. And you can reach our leadership team that includes the current president, the president-elect, and the past president through one email address, president@westonwaylandrotary.com. Thank you for listening.